You're at a big family lunch. You've taken a humongous bite of your egg and onion sandwich. I know that's a bit weird. It's a Northern Irish thing. And here comes Auntie Nuala. So, Lucia, what do you want to be when you grow up, sweetheart? Cue internal panic. I told the world from the age of about 5 to 12 years old that I wanted to be a hairdresser. Everyone had an opinion on that one. And the truth is, it's way too early to decide. At 5.5 or even 14.5 years old, we know next to nothing about careers or ourselves. We don't know what lights us up, what drains us, or what kind of daily graft or craft could make us genuinely happy. But somehow we're expected to pick a lane and stick with it. It's madness. Hi, I'm Lucia Knight, and this is the Joy at Work podcast. Here is this week's question from a listener.
Hi, I'm a 43-year-old marketing director who has worked for 2 decades so far, and I still don't have any idea what I want to be when I grow up. I'm about halfway through my career. Is it too late to begin to discover what I want to be when I grow up?
You'd be surprised how often this question comes up. Or maybe you wouldn't, because for a lot of us, it started when we were about 5.5 years old. Fast forward to adulthood, especially midlife. And we're still haunted by that same old question as our listener is. Only now it's heavier, because now it's also about bills and status and lifestyle. It's about identity, boredom, and burnout. It's about life's busyness and the enduring juggle, as well as worry about if it's too late to change. So here's the shift I want you to make. Instead of asking, what do I want to be when I grow up? Try asking, what do I want to do on repeat? Because work, for almost all of us, is a repeating cycle. So the real magic happens when you get to do something that feels good and energizes you. Something you actually want to do again and again. That's the shift from I have to do this to earn to I get to do this every day to earn. That tiny word get is powerful. It turns obligation into opportunity. And if you've been with me for a while, you've heard me bang on and on about superpowers. These 4 activities that light you up, fuel your motivation, and make time disappear. The 4 activities that feel good in your body as well as your brain. And when you know specifically what those are, you have the ability to start designing a life where they're built into every day. So the better question to ask yourself, again, is what do I want to do on repeat and get paid for it? But wait, there's more. There's a second question, and this one supercharges your clarity. What problems for others do you care about solving? The answer to this question provides the purpose and meaning to the activities you choose to do on repeat. So pick a problem for others that excites you and do that. When you connect the activities you love doing, your superpowers, with a real world problem for others that matters to you, your career suddenly has meaning. I know, I've made that sound simple, but you know it's not, because you've been thinking about this for a long time. And the what am I going to be when I grow up question has been circling in your brain for years. Which is why in the Fierce Emporium, that's my career makeover program for midlife professionals, we take a very structured, step-by-step approach to this very thing. We go deep. We identify all the problems that genuinely resonate with you. We narrow them down using a filtering method I've developed and tested over years. We creatively explore what it could or might look like to solve the final 3 or 4 problems that make it through our analysis process using your 4 very specific, unique superpowers. And then we get real and practical about which gaps in your experience, skill set, knowledge, and network you need to fill or close in order to be able to solve these problems, and whether you have the energy, the time, or the desire to fill those gaps. And finally, you choose deliberately, consciously, intentionally. You decide which activities you want to get paid to perform on repeat in service of a problem you care about. Because let's face it, none of us have time nor energy to waste on endless navel gazing, circular thinking, or trial and error. We have jobs, kids, aging parents, changing bodies, health scares, emotional strains, complicated relationships, and more than a few of life's battle scars. What we need are methods, proven methods that work, that have helped hundreds before us, that bring clarity without exhaustion, that give us the best chance of actually being happy or even joyful during the hours we spend working. If you want a little extra help, I've popped 2 things into the show notes for you. A short video to help you decide whether you just need a new job or whether the rest of your work life could benefit from a whole new career strategy. I've also included a downloadable resource. It's called 5 Questions to Ask and Answer When You're Feeling Career Stuck. And if someone you care about keeps wondering what they want to be when they grow up, send them this episode right now. It might help them stop those circular thoughts and start taking action instead. And finally, please, 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 please stop asking the children in your life what they want to be when they grow up, and ask them what they love doing instead.